Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Got a video today from Shaq Reacts. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that. Ciao. Ciao, ciao.
Sir, it says decline.
Decline?
Yeah.
No, there's no way. Like, can you run it again?
I did it like twice and it says decline.
Decline. Can we use your card?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find.
Tell the truth, that happened to me once. I forgot that like there was some fraudulent activity on my card, and I called and canceled the card. I totally forgot about that, and I used that card on a first date. This was like 2 years ago, or like a year ago, or something like that. 2 years ago. Yeah, I used that card and it got declined on the date, and I was embarrassed. Definitely embarrassed. Good thing I had another card, but yeah, the first card I used was the one that I was already closed out, or you know, they switched it out to a new card. They just haven't mailed me the new card yet, so I just screwed myself up with that one.
And like always, guys,
She didn't get a second date out of that one though, so maybe she wasn't that upset about it.
Her clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty insane. This woman gets played by her sugar daddy.
I'm getting kicked out of my apartment because Secret Admirer put a fraudulent charge on the rent. So I talked to him about resolutions. I said, I'll give you back every gift you have given me. I'm talking to the owner about reversing the payment for the rent that you've been paying my rent for. But no, he says that he wants to proceed with Dallas PD.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
He wants to proceed with Dallas PD, and he just wants to make my life like hell.
Yep.
This is why I don't like talking to men, or this is why I don't like being in a relationship.
But yeah, when you're in a relationship with a sugar daddy that is married to someone else that you are living off of with every single ounce of his money, then you're an idiot.
It's just...
Yeah, don't say you were dating this guy or you were seeing him. He was a secret admirer. And clearly, he was just done paying your bills and doing things for you without getting anything in return. Don't start saying that you hate men all of a sudden when he knew exactly what the hell you were doing, which is pretty much just using men up. And once again, doing absolutely nothing. And
no, they use men, and then men turn around and use them, and then all of a sudden men are the evil ones.
In return.
You already paid for half the date when you got your nails done, your hair done, and put all that expensive makeup on your face. Your payment was looking like a hot bitch. He can pick up your Applebee's check, please.
Shut up, gay guy. What do you know?
I really, really hope that the women out there don't actually believe this. I really, really hope.
Yeah, no woman should be taking any advice from a gay man. That's like men or me taking advice from a guy who's a pimp. It doesn't make any sense.
Drusilla telling my son to call the police because she been sitting here saying she about to pour this water on me, balling it. But as I come to the stove to fix my food, she reached for the water. So I grabbed the pot, and then I grabbed for her hand to move her hand so she do not grab this pot to pour hot water on me. When I did that, she told her son to go call the police. And that's why he's sitting here saying now, she told him to call the police when he know that's not right. I have it all on camera. Because to move your hands so you don't pour hot water on me when I'm just coming to the stove trying to fix my food. There's no reason for you to pour hot water on me.
Brother, you need to get the hell out of this. This is dangerous position right now, brother. You guys, this is why we watch these videos. This is why we got to be careful. Sometimes we never know. We don't understand nuances or experiences unless we see it sometimes. As long as we get to see most experiences out there, most horrible experiences that we get to suffer or can suffer, we can learn from it.
I have all of this recorded. I touched her hand to move her hand so she do not grab this. I did not even touch her horn. I touched it very soft.
Now, the clip doesn't end here, but I'm super glad this man is recording and he caught this perfectly on time. The fact that she's still reaching for the pot right on camera is insane to me. And yes, it does look very hot, but this in front of your child is
well, I mean, he's using like a towel thing. She just tried to grab it with her hand and had to take her hand off.
Ridiculous. And I do hope he stops recording soon and call the police.
So you don't pour hot water on me, Drusilla? when I walked into the stove to make my food, I didn't walk to the stove to touch Drusilla. I walked to the stove to make my food. And when I did, she went for the pot to pour hot water on me. And she...
Diabolical woman. Want to throw hot water on the man. That is devastating to people. Like boiling hot water on people. We're talking about nasty burns.
She has been saying for the last 20 minutes about why she is standing here. My kid's food is sitting there. She said that she are standing at the stove to pour the hot water on me. That's why it is boiling. That's why she is standing here at the stove. The food is done. There's no need for her to be standing here.
So the clip actually doesn't end here as well, guys. It actually does go on for a bit longer, but I'm gonna have to cut it here. And at some point, man, just let go of the pot and call the police and leave immediately. But also, I have to add, this man seems more scared about getting framed for putting his hands on her than the actual hot pot.
He is. Well, remember, it's his kids, right? So, or at least that's what he said. So, yeah. Being framed and all that, guess what? All of his kids go to her. Like, this man is thinking leagues ahead.
Itself.
Bought a house at 27 with no... Okay. Congratulations.
Great, now you're just a normal adult. Why'd you have to bring men into this?
Dating in New York is really, really bad right now. Like, look, I look sexy as fuck, sexy AF, and not a single soul.
Like, you want to get abducted, girl? Like, what are you talking
Soul
about?
has looked in my way, in my direction, my directional pattern, like, way. Body check, and like if I knew no one was gonna stare at me or like give me at least a compliment, like I would have just worked out at home. Like there's no need for me to be in a...
So you only went out to work out so people can see you. Thank you for admitting it.
A sports bra and nobody's asking me out on a date or like to leave my house with me. Like I can't. Also, like, yeah, I'm not an emirata type bitch, like a feminist type bitch. Like there's a reason I'm wearing a tiny sports bra. There's always a reason. Like, look at me.
We
Please,
know.
someone look at me.
But every time we call you out on it, then we're the misogynistic ones.
Smile at me. Something. Someone make me feel alive. I'm walking more uptown, so I put my sweatshirt back on because, like, the window of opportunity is closed.
Now, this woman said something very special, and she exposed pretty much every woman out there. That they only dress up like this for what? For male attention.
Yep.
I said this in the previous video. When women say, oh, they dress up for themselves, or they just want to look pretty for themselves, it's complete BS.
Lies.
They do it for attention, and they can cover up when they want to, or when they don't want any more attention.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, right? And I remember there was this one Valentine's Day I had in Lagos where there was this girl that I was like full-on feelings for her, right? But I always made sure I had a plan B just in case, because when you're single, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. So on Valentine's Day, I call her up saying, look, I'm gonna come to your job and we'll drop some food for you and all that. So I bought this big bouquet of flowers and a whole thing of food. Go and drop it to her in her office. I'm feeling myself. She comes out. I'm like, yeah, I got this for you. You know, she's in the car with me. We're kissing in the car. Everything is good. I didn't see her female co-workers come out saying, oh my God, is that Shanario? Then I'm like, so we're going to go out for dinner tonight still, right? She's like, yeah, we should be able to, but you know, my family is saying they want to do something this evening. I'm like, okay, let me know. So I leave. Now, plan B hits me up. Forgive me, men are trash. I know this was then. So plan B hits me up. So
The man admitted he was trash. I'm proud of you to at least hold yourself accountable, and then he seems like he's changed.
Telling her, like, just be on standby because I have work, but I'll let you know. Because me and her weren't dating, but we said...
Yeah, so that chick did the same thing to you that you did to that chick.
Look, if we're both free on Valentine's Day...
So it seems like this man is so far lying to his plan B so he can go out with plan A first. Now, do you guys think it's perfectly okay for a man to have multiple options like this? Because if you do think...
It's like yes and no. I don't think it's perfectly okay. But the game is at where it's at now. And I think it's probably a little bit better for men to do it like this way. The one-on-one thing is kind of more a detriment to men than it is anything. So, I don't know. It's just my thought process on it. I don't want to say it's a fully bad thing, But I'm not gonna say tell people to go do it.
I think it's okay. Do you also think it's perfectly fine if a woman does this as well? But let's continue on with the clip and see where this goes.
We'll do something. Shall fast forward to the evening. Evening time comes, and the girl I like that I went to go drop the bouquet and food for hits me. I'm saying, you're gonna hate me, but my family has to link up today for some stupid reason. I'm like, okay. I call plan B. I said, look, it's me and you tonight. You want to go out? Boom. So we go to one spot in VI now. When we get to VI, guess who I saw in the mother building? With another that I know. Why? Because when I walked in, the sees me. Hey, Shania, what's up, my G? Yo, what's up, bro? Hey, nice to meet you. You know, in Lagos, when you have to do that awkward when you've had something with somebody and then now both of you are looking like you don't know each other. Hey, nice to meet you. And I said there was so much hurt in my heart. Plan B enjoyed her.
I said it. She did what he did to the other girl. So game is game. This is why I hate playing games.
Yes, I believe that. But you see that plan A, that's what made me say women are trash.
So yeah, that woman lied to him.
But you also lied to the other guy. Again, you're trash too.
Lily also had her own plan A and he was plan B, I guess. But don't say that you hate women or that women are trash when, bro, you pretty much did the exact same thing. You also had another woman, except you had a result to your plan B while she was able to keep her plan A. You're both also seeing multiple people.
You were in love with someone?
Before, yeah.
Really? Who was that?
My ex.
What's his name?
Ollie.
I can treat you better than Ollie.
Okay.
Well, at least, maybe not with money and fashion, but I can make you laugh and I could...
Yeah, anything outdoorsy like today, that is so much more important. I went fishing yesterday.
Did you catch anything?
Only a few little ones.
I went fishing today, actually.
Did you actually catch?
Caught a beautiful woman.
That's nice.
Yeah, is this man complimenting an OnlyFans chick? This is like spraying cologne on a trash bag. Will it really make a difference?
If you had to...
It can.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the person next.
Is everything fake?
No, nothing is fake. Look, we got little bitties and little lippies.
Go.
We're all real. We're all real. Look, we got little everything. Yeah. Except for maybe little tummies, but like that's okay. We like to eat.
Yeah.
We got little BBs
I don't hate
and
on
little
it.
lippies.
I don't hate on it.
Mwah. Love you. Good night. Good night, America. Let's go, guys. Sav killed the show. I don't think we have to talk anymore. Bye.
What?
Oh, that's my room.
Now remember guys, if it looks like a cat, meows like a cat, and acts like a cat, it probably is a cat. Except replace the word cat with street worker.
Bank account being high is a red flag, then a guy's bank account being low is a red flag. Don't be mad at me.
Are you trying to tell us with this that you have a high body count and this is your justification for it? Also, last I checked, your bank account can go up. Your body count cannot go down.
Yep.
So.
No, I actually think they're on something, guys. You're telling me they're scared of bears? I think bears would be scared of them.
Ladies, I'm gonna tell you about a friend that went out with a single mom of 3 the other night. And how this backfired on him.
Okay.
So let's call him X. His name is X. X goes out with a single mom. He's very excited. What does he do? He brings her flowers against what I recommended him to do. He went against my suggestion. And he brings her this big book.
We all have those friends that always ask us for advice and then go against that advice at every single turn.
Okay, of flowers. He's so excited. I said, okay, but... So he does that. They go out for a nice dinner. He asks her out. He takes her for a nice dinner. He was having an amazing time. Amazing time. It was going great, going just the way he thought it would. And everything's great. And the meals come on time. And she's looking at him and looking at him. They're getting along. They're building connection. And then the check comes. He pays for the check as he should. As he should, y'all.
Okay.
And as the check comes, she asks him, wait, do you mind if we get my kids' food as well? They need some when I come back home. So he says, okay. He agrees. He agrees.
Now the man on the date did multiple wrong things, and the clip obviously doesn't end here, but he was without a doubt pressured to do this. Why did he feel pressured? Because he's the nice guy. He took her out to
and he likes her.
Nice restaurant, and she knew if a man's gonna take a woman out with 3 kids to a nice restaurant, she can get a lot more from him. But let's see exactly what happens at the end.
And not only does she say, he's expecting, oh, maybe some chicken tenders or something like that. But no. This was a nice place. So he was already daddying for the evening. What does she do? She gets 2 big chicken linguine dishes to bring home for her 3. 2. So he, in the back of his head, he said, wow, I can't believe this is happening. So the dishes come, he gets to a point, leaves it for the evening. Now he comes to me saying, what should I do?
You're
Ladies,
screwed.
Let's see if you're going to give some good, accurate information here. Let's see if you had a son, brother, or anybody else you'd give good information to. What should he do, ladies?
Yeah, not a surprise. She doesn't like that man at all, by the way.
Nope.
Because if she really liked that man and respected him, she wouldn't put
She wouldn't
her
spend that
burden
kind of
onto
money.
him. So the women who require a man to pay for their date, their bills, their kids, don't like you in the slightest, and they're trying to get their burden put onto you, while they still mess with the Chads, the Tyrones.
I don't even know what linguine is, to tell you the truth. I know it's like some noodle dish, but it sounds expensive.
And the guys they actually still find attractive.
Excuse me, darling. Excuse me. You're right, madam.
It's alright. It's alright. Keep trying.
Excuse me, darling.
I just came on here to share with y'all that I finally have been freed from the shackles of eyelash extensions. And I'm standing my ground this time, and I'm not going back. I
didn't know eyelash extensions had you imprisoned.
I won't do it. But no, for real, what y'all think?
Baby, you smart. You very smart.
I mean, this is definitely a step in the right direction. I hope this does continue. Maybe we should start aiming for fake hair next.
When we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower. The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Now our
I mean, yes, we do have different genetic codes slightly, but it's also just shoving in and then working out. That's what weight is.
really taking dieting advice from the biggest person in the room. And how the hell does this have to do with race? Talk about making the biggest excuses ever.
What do you think I would make if I started an OnlyFans?
A fuck ton. Like, you probably, if it ever, like, I mean, I don't see anything ever dwindling down, but
Just hop on. People say that all the time. They're like, you'd probably make a lot if you just. I don't think I'd. What do you do on that?
I do whatever my supporters want me to do.
Pictures,
videos, voice notes, messages.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you make a month?
It depends. You know, good month, bad month.
On like a horrible month, what would you make?
A horrible month, probably like 400,000.
400. Did she say 1,000 at the end right there?
Okay, I wish I need to do that. The more I talk to you, the more I'm like, I should just start an OnlyFans.
Again, this is what people see. This is what people are hearing. A lot of little girls, a lot of women, young women are hearing this, seeing only specific ones that make that kind of money. Yes, $400,000 a month is crazy money. But very few women are making that kind of money on OnlyFans.
Ruby saying she makes $400,000 on OnlyFans in a bad month is unbelievable. I feel like people can talk whatever shit they want, but that is a lot of money.
It
and
is. I'm not saying it isn't, but we can still talk shit.
Have me thinking.
Now guys, $400,000 is a lot of money. I'm not gonna just quickly go over that and say, oh, you're a street worker, blah, blah, blah. $400,000 in a bad month is ridiculous. And I can pretty much say that if you promise some men out there, hey, you make $500,000 for posting some pictures to random people, I think a lot of men would do it as well.
Dude, if you told men that you can just go suck dick on camera and make $500,000, they'd probably just do it. Even if they're not gay, they'll be gay for pay. You know how many men would be gay for pay if you're getting paid that kind of money? It's just that we don't get paid that kind of money. So there's not a lot of gay guys.
Oh, I'm not making excuses at all for this woman. OnlyFans is disgusting. How many simps are there in the world? How is she making this much money? I knew they made a lot, but this really did blow.
I don't even think I can make that in a year anytime soon, let alone a month.
On my mind.
So seeing this guy for about a year, and he never asked me to be his girlfriend. So at the end of it, I was like, hey, do you want to be my boyfriend? And he goes, nope. And I was like, do you not like me enough? And he goes, no, I actually love you. Right. No, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so I was like, do you not want to commit? And he was like, no, I want to commit so badly. I just can't. Right. Okay, so that makes even more sense. That checks out. He has a girlfriend now, so...
That mean he didn't like you, girl.
Yeah, he wasn't taking you seriously in the slightest. When a man does find a woman attractive and he really likes her, he will commit to her. He doesn't run around the bush or play these stupid mind games. So if he wasn't doing it with you, then he just didn't like you as much.
So apparently there's this thing that sexist men on the internet say happens to women when we turn 30.
Yeah, you hit
and
the
it's
wall.
called hitting the wall. And basically it means that when you turn 30, you are going to become ugly and old and...
When did we say that? When did we say that? We said that you lost a lot of your attractiveness, your fertility, and you're not as attractive as you used to be.
unlovable, and no one will ever want to date you. So I just want to show you what it really looks like when you turn 30, because I turned 30 today.
Now, thankfully, this was a filter. At least I think so, because there's no way this is 30.
She actually looks pretty good in the not filter, and then when she removed it, it looked bad.
Should not do, especially grown-ass men, okay? For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown-ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you, all right? Leave those jobs to the teenagers. My nephew can't even get a job right now because there's some grown-ass men in his goddamn 40s flipping my goddamn burger.
I mean, I somewhat can understand where she's saying, because, you know, these are entry-level jobs. You should have gotten out of that entry-level area, but I agree. But some people, they have bad luck. They have things that happen or whatever it is. This is the best they got and the best skills they have. Some people are not smart enough to get other careers either.
Okay? Let it go. Leave it alone. That job is not for you. Anything in retail, okay? I don't want to see no grown-ass man handing me a dress, okay? Why are you a grown-ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely no sense, okay?
I mean, so what? Grown women can't be doing these jobs either? Because grown women do the exact same jobs too.
Target, Marshalls, like, guys, give it up. Leave these jobs to the kids. Leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But once you're a grown-ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant. And for you high-value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right?
Like, city workers, they get paid well and have great benefits.
No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider...
So every job out there that isn't in finance, you have an issue with? Is that what the problem is,
that
or
a
what?
high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making $70,000 a year.
Yo, she really just went from McDonald's to first aid workers,
Right.
firefighters, and pretty much just people running this country. If men are not gonna do this, who is? Who are you gonna call? When you get robbed, do you want a kid to come and save you? When your house is burning down, do you want young teenagers to come and save you? What kind of stupid mentality is this? This woman's on social media way too much, and it's women like her that are the problem. This has nothing to do with being high value, and has everything to do with you being superficial, materialistic, and just overall a horrible person.
And you're looking down on people for having other careers that aren't as lucrative as yours.
So here's a check. Oh, thank you.
So you like date a lot of guys out here?
No.
Okay. You know,
What's a lot of guys?
I hear the Atlanta dating scene is like crappy.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. And then you gotta have like a lot of money to date. You see that card that I paid with?
No, I didn't see it.
It's an American Express. It's like a gold card, like gets me into the lounges at the airport and everything. It's like
It actually isn't. The gold card doesn't have so much lounge access, but the gold card does give you 4% cash back on restaurants. That's exactly why I want the gold card. I do need it for restaurants, because that's what I mostly spend on.
status thing. What kind of card you got? Do you have a credit card?
Yeah, just like a regular Chase.
Regular
card,
Chase?
Yeah.
They get you any like access in the lounges and things like that?
What does accessing lounges really matter, bro? Are you gonna be in the airports just to go to the lounges?
No, but I think I built.
Oh well, I mean they do have the lounges in like Dodger Stadium and like SoFi and stuff too, I guess.
Like points or something on it.
No. Once you have an Amex, it's like a status symbol, you know?
Status.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like bills, good credit, you gotta pay it off every month. It's just really good.
You know what's a good status symbol? Not being dumb.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. It says decline.
Decline?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a skit. Feels a little skitty.
No, there's no way. Like, can you run it again?
I did it like twice, and it says decline.
Decline. Can we use your card?
My Chase card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah,
not.
no,
It's not exclusive.
I'm gonna pay you back.
Yeah, no problem. I'm so sorry.
It's not as high class as you,
Thank
though.
you.
Know? Status symbol.
I'm gonna pay you back.
Yeah, no worries. It's all good. I enjoyed the food. This one works. Thank you. You're welcome.
Now listen, sometimes cards fail during dates. It's a man's biggest fear, that's for sure, but
Again, it happened to me. Mine was purpose. Like the card was already deactivated. I just forgot. So
it does happen. And I would like to say it's normal and she shouldn't make a big deal about it. But the man did set himself up for failure.
Yeah, he set
Why are you
himself
trying to correlate your status with the kind of credit card you have? I know there's a lot of people who think like that kind of stuff matters. And
I mean, there's only one credit card that would probably like be a true status symbol. Would be the American Express Black card, right? That with the unlimited credit limit. If you have that card, okay, bro, okay, you got some status there.
It represents you, but he was just so much better off not bringing it up, not mentioning it, because well, this still ended up happening. Let me know what you guys would do if you guys were this man.
Again, it actually happened to me. All I did was just I Zelled her immediately for the meal. And then she used her card. So it actually worked out because how Zelle works now, like the whole I'll pay you back later thing is so stupid to me sometimes nowadays with technology. You can just literally pay them back immediately. Don't tell me you're gonna pay me back later because that sounds bullshit to me because you can literally just send it back to me like now. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I catch you guys next time.